Hey, Mad Wolf here, along with Arctic Vixen, and we had a hell of a week. Last weekend, our weekend was pretty much shot. Come find out, the dryer doesn't work. And my sister's looking at the dryer right now. She's kind of the mechanic of the family. Just got home from work. We heated up some leftover Taco Bell. I like the extra large grilled steak burrito. Arctic likes the cheesy gordita crunch. And we still have to shoot part 2 of the Skyrim time to play with mods. But at the same time, that's not what we're gonna do it tonight. But right now, I'm going to take off my shoes, let my stinky feet breathe, because, they need... Been awake since 6 a.m. It's 8 o'clock. Almost 9. And I feel like, with all the stupidity going on, I feel like playing the Terminator for Sega CD. And this is one of the better games for Sega CD, I think. It's made by Version Interactive. One player. You do not play the Terminator. Just kind of a bummer. I really like playing the Terminator. What could be better than playing a metal skeleton that just crashes through everything and says shit like, "I'll be back"? And to show this is the actual game, you know, there is the Sega CD. It's got a sticker on, and I'm not a big fan of that, but what can you do? I mean, games from 30 years ago, 20 years ago. Cowie's getting into the bag. No, I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah, now that you turn the camera on her, she stops.
Yeah, that's my job. I'm a red shirt. I'm gonna die. So, anyway, now, one thing that I'm gonna do something different today. And usually when I say that, that's some bad shit. So, I have the Sega CD game. I have an actual Sega Genesis with Sega CD. The game actually works. I did test it earlier today. But, you know, there have been complaints how my videos look amateurish. So, basically what that means is, and I don't have a screen capture device. I still got one backer on Patreon. Talented artist named Madeline, goes by Madeline Inc. So I cannot buy a $100 screen capture device with one backer on Patreon. It's just not going to happen. So even though I have the actual game, even though I have the actual CD, I'm going to have to play an emulated ROM. The emulator I'm going to play is Kega Fusion. Kega Fusion's pretty badass because it plays Sega Genesis, Sega 32X, which is the add-on, which is a Sega Genesis add-on to play Doom and stuff like that, Knuckles Chaotix. It can play Sega CD games. I think it can play Master System. I know it can play Game Gear, but I think it could play Master System. And maybe even the old SG-1000 games, maybe. But I haven't tested those. So, I do know it plays Sega CD. And that's how I came across this awesome blast from the past, which put me back about $75. Closer to $80 if you include shipping. So yeah, it's a really great game. And you're going to see why I like it pretty soon. I just got to hook up the computer. Like I said, I just got home. I'm really hungry. After eating, I'm going to set up the laptop so we can play it and record it using VideoPad. Or not VideoPad, OBS Studio. So, enjoy. Yes! So, I am actually playing the Terminator, the Sega CD in my CD-ROM. You hear that? That's the CD.
Yeah.
So, I tried just playing this earlier, but there was no music on the actual ROM file, so... Grainy. Do like the grainy effects, because, you know, it kind of hides the imperfections of, you know, the dated 80s technology. I mean, Terminator still looks good today. Not as good as Terminator 2. Terminator 2 didn't have as much CG as much as actual robots. Right. Save for T-1000. The machines rose from the ashes of the nuclear fire. Their war to exterminate mankind had raged for decades, but the final battle would not be fought. Whatever, bitch. I'm James Earl Jones. There we go, yeah. This one, because it's actually playing off my Sega CD, it, has music, whereas the ROM file was busted. Stupid ROM file. Except the controls are kind of weird. Skip it. I mean, hell, everyone knows the Sega CD has, like, friggin', grainy, compressed video, so... Arnolds are no match to laser guns. That music is freaking kick-ass. Jump. Hang on, let me turn it down a little bit. So, Arctic, between Terminator 1 and Terminator 2, which one would you say is the better movie?
Sadly, I would have to say number 1. Because I get that was more of a horror flick, but essentially you're facing a Terminator. You don't really know the true story, like all of the story of this Terminator, other than he wants to kill you.
Well, the movie, it's not about killing you, it's about killing Sarah Connor.
Killing Sarah, I'm sorry.
I don't know, Arctic kind of has a thing for horror stuff. I was the one who kind of told her to look at it like a horror movie, because essentially I look at it like a slasher movie, but with guns instead of, like knives and zombies and, you know, stuff like that. And how the hell do I get down here? Because I want those extra lives. I really want those extra lives. But, yeah, me personally, I mean, I like Terminator 2. Terminator 2 has been my favorite since I was a kid, and that hasn't been changed. And it's a great action movie. You know, Arnold in that movie I felt was a pretty cool role model character, seeing as a kid. The Terminator, I can't even say the storyline was really that original, but the way they did it was well done for the 80s.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's clearly scenes in that where it's like, it gets all slow-mo. People say it's a thriller. Some people say it's an action movie. Me, I don't know. I kind of look at it like it's a slasher movie, but with guns and a robot. I mean, they tried to how would you even describe that? They tried to bring technology into the slasher genre but use guns. So I guess that would make it an action movie, but the way they do the action movie in the first Terminator is very slow paced. Okay, I'm supposed to get down there, I think, to can't go through the door. Yeah, that's a tough one. Unless the game is glitched. I mean, that's a possibility. Just bad level design. Okay, but seriously, Arctic, do you like Robocop better than Terminator, or Terminator better than Robocop?
I'm sorry, but Terminator's much better. I mean, don't get me wrong, Robocop is pretty awesome, but for some reason I feel more drawn to saying that Terminator's better.
Yeah, but why would it be a better movie?
I don't know.
There you
I
go.
just feel more drawn to it.
Yeah, like I said earlier, guys, we've kind of had hell of a week. I'm glad it's over. Tomorrow, I'm going to treat Arctic to see the new Alien movie, which is mostly for me anyway, because I'm a big fan of Alien. And I turned Arctic onto Alien, but for me, I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll go see it. Not a big fan of some of the TNA scenes that they threw into the trailer, but it's like, okay. I think this is actually one of the games I wanted to get a Sega CD for, so. Ugh, so tired. Ground HK. Man, I gotta say, I love that futuristic scene in Terminator 2, though, where it just opens up and then you see this Arnold skeleton just crush a skull. It's like, dude, that's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, check out them graphics. Super Nintendo can have its Mode 7. I don't even know what the hell you call that shit, but it literally is skulls that just pop up. It's like, hey, we're skulls. How about that? Yeah, we're metal. Okay, we're not metal, we're actually bone, but it looks pretty metal. Okay, no it doesn't, because these guys that killed us are metal, so, oh well, yeah, you get what I'm saying. Damn it. Down. Ah, crap. Aerial HK. Get away from it. Keep hitting the wrong button. I wonder if Classic Game Room has seen the Sega CD version of this. Ah! Got him. Moving on. Are you falling asleep?
No,
You kind of look like you're falling asleep.
no. No, I'm not.
He's like, I'm not gonna be, I am falling asleep. I'm falling asleep. I don't
Why
wanna...
not? You try to fall asleep in my head, cat.
I said I am falling asleep. Stupid. You stupid.
Try to suffocate me.
I will say this video right here makes me wish Fallout 4 had actual vehicles. It's like, hell, if freaking Terminator could have, you know, Mad Max-like cars,
Yeah.
I don't see why, you know, Fallout 4 couldn't have vehicles. Granted, they probably wouldn't last very long, but that shouldn't spoil the fun. Crap. Move on. Move on. So, when it comes to, like, the people we've been watching on YouTube, who would you like to actually be able to sit down and, like, play a game with?
Hard to say. I've really never thought about that.
I think, hands down, I'd like to play a game with, Mark from, or Lord Carnage from, Classic Gamer. He seems like a pretty cool guy. Yeah, we've got freaking Terminator dogs in this level, and Arnold's being built in the background. Ah! Say if we did wind up getting a Super Nintendo, which probably wouldn't even get a real Super Nintendo, but one of those clones. The only Terminator game that I thought was really good for the Super Nintendo was Terminator 2, the arcade game. Okay, I'm really sucking at this right now. I'm trying to get as much health and as much lives. There we go. I've played this level before, so I know a few of its tricks. Yeah, I might as well just go that one. It's gonna be a boss level. I actually wound up getting pretty far in this game, playing it on the actual Sega CD. Boom.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
Huh. Yeah, I guess this video does just freeze there. I was playing this on the Sega CD earlier, and seeing that video just stop, I thought the game was busted. I thought, I was all like, please tell me I didn't just buy another frickin' Willy Beamish experience. I need that. What would you like your next Sega CD game to be? Arctic?
I don't know.
I mean, I've showed you a couple. Like, Eye the Beholder, Heimdall.
I know.
Was that a question?
I said I know. I don't know.
Oh. I think they even did Prince of Persia for the Sega CD, although I've never tried that version.
I was gonna say I don't think you played it.
Well, Nicole, frickin' I've been playing Sega CD ROMs since before we met, but...
Well, I know, but you're talking to someone who never got to play Sega CD.
I know, but you've seen me play some, and I mean, like, even Dragon's Lair.
I know.
Like I said, she's had a real... We've both had really, like, messed up weeks, so... And she's not thinking straight. We just want to zone out and shoot stuff. Mostly me. I mostly like... I'm mostly the one that wants to zone out and shoot stuff in video games.
Oh, me, I'm just distracted.
This song actually kind of reminds me of the Rise of the Triad game that came out in 2013. That's one I'm going to have to do a time to play episode of. Terminator don't. Weird. Oh, that's right, I got jump. Shut up. Jump here. I can tell how this. Yeah, there we go. The 1-ups, man. You gotta collect the 1-ups. Otherwise, you die. Funny story: the Sega Genesis version of the Terminator, you only get 1 life. There's only 4 levels in the whole game. Playing it on easy is doable. Playing it on normal is like very hard, and then playing it on hard is actually like very difficult. Ah, shit! He just pushed me off a cliff. Frickin' Arnold. Magic Terminator. Got him. Go back in time. I like how Terminator actually melts in the time sphere, whereas Kyle Reese just kind of disappears.
I thought.
No, in this animation, they actually show the Terminator kind of like disintegrate, but then Kyle Reese, he's like there, and then it just flashes.
Yeah.
Him. Yeah.
For a second, I thought you were talking about the film.
No, that's the one thing I really wanted to see. Why I wanted to see Terminator Genesis was to see. You know, the whole fight to get to back in time, but the movie was just so damn terrible. And the fact that they had Matt Smith, a frickin', well, I shouldn't say a frickin' Doctor Who, because Doctor Who is kind of cool, but, the fact they had Doctor Who essentially be Skynet, it's just like, really? We have the Doctor that says things like timey-wimey, and he's frickin' the Skynet overlord guy? Genesis was just a bad movie. Come on, take one down. This game could benefit from Robocop versus the Terminator amount of gratuitous blood. I mean, I think it's made by the same company. I've noticed some of the enemies are the same, or very similar. Namely that Spider Terminator in the future levels. Son of a... There we go. Damn it. Yeah, you get fall damage in this game.
Yeah, that's alright.
Well, I'm letting the people know.
Well, yeah.
By the way, guys, Arctic's not on drugs or, you know, medication or anything. She's just really worn out.
I am, and I do apologize.
So yeah, do I like this game? Hell yeah, I like this game. This is a pretty cool Sega CD game. Is it worth $80? And not really, in my opinion. I don't really like paying that much for classic games. I mean, I guess some of them it's like, technologically speaking, I guess it's worth it. The way my sister puts it is, if you put the amount of time into a game, damn it, how? I hate this guy. I hate this guy just sits here. Can I? Oh, shit, I can do that. Didn't know I could do that, and I. The way my sister puts it is, if you put in the amount of time that is required for you to pay the game, then it's kind of worth it. For example, Skyrim. Skyrim we've put well over 100 hours into, just on the PC version. On the PC version alone. That doesn't include the version I had 5 years ago, or 6 years ago when it came out. That doesn't include rebooting the PlayStation every time, you know, it had the red light of death, yellow light of death, or whatever. It was flashing, it stopped working. It annoyed the crap out of me. But, you know, we put well over 100 hours into that game, so it's like, dude, yeah, I guess it's worth the $60 to $70. This game, if I beat it, would I play it again? I'd probably come back every now and again. Would I play it for like 8 hours? I don't think so. Matter of fact, I might be able to beat this in like... Ah, crap, cops are shooting at me. I might be able to beat this within an hour if I really put myself to it. Jerk. No. Now, I will say a game that I will never buy for the Sega CD is definitely Snatcher. I will not pay $400 for...
I think you get bar.
Huh?
I think you get bar maybe.
Well, yeah, in the ROM, but there's no way in hell I'm paying $400 for Snatcher. Snatcher's ridiculous, especially when it's just a visual novel. It's like, I don't care if Hideo Kojima designed it or not. It is really not that great. I don't even think it's like $80 worth. I'm considering getting another game called Soulstar, but first I want to actually play the ROM, test it out, see if it's really worth it. Because I think to buy that one, it's like $100 or something like that. Come on. Skip it. I'm at 500,000 points. That's cool. like this. I just love this music, though. It's like, welcome to the 80s. Which is perfect, because this movie takes place in the 80s, so... I like how there's little lights telling you where the bar is. I found a secret earlier where I didn't know about this, but like you can actually, well, it's hard to describe. I'll have to show you guys. The gameplay of this actually does kind of remind me of Alien 3 for the Sega Genesis, without time. Crap, that was done stupidly. Hi, Kelly. Ah! So, I did get to the last level of this, but I died pretty quickly.
Cool.
Huh?
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I did get to the last level, but I died pretty quickly. I don't remember no robots shooting at Kyle Reese in that factory in that last scene in that movie. Yes, I realize they're just trying to make it. Okay. Poking fun. Ow. Damn it. Well, I actually think I've shown enough of this game. It's a pretty cool game. I like it. Once again,
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth $80. Maybe $40. Because, I mean, it seems pretty enjoyable, like Robocop versus Terminator. Damn it! Yeah, now I'm just to the point, I just don't care. That's what happens when I play a game too much, is I just get to the point, I just don't care. I get tired. Ugh. Anyway, guys, that's a Terminator for Sega CD. It's a pretty cool game. Has lots of futuristic levels. Has some really good music. The Technor level with the remixed Terminator music, that was actually kind of interesting. I can't say it's good, but it's interesting, especially that they used Kyle Reese's or Michael Bihn's voice when he's acting as Kyle Reese. You know, that was actually kind of cool. You guys possibly don't even know what the hell I'm talking about, so I'm just going to shut up. Probably a good idea. I'm just going to keep shooting stuff and throwing pipe bombs. Have a good one, guys.